The W203, produced from 2000 to 2007, is a timeless classic. However, as with any aging vehicle, there are certain issues that owners should be aware of. Today, we've got a special treat for you as we delve into the world of the Mercedes-Benz C-Class W203. This iconic model has gained a reputation for its elegance and performance, but like any car, it has its fair share of common problems. In this video, we'll explore those issues and show you how to spot them before they become a headache. Let's kick things off with one of the most notorious problems. Depending on the nation you live in, the W203 C-Class Mercedes was produced in about 46 distinct variants between 2000 and 2007. The W203 C-Class has always been one of those Mercedes models that you either love or loathe. Electrical issues. First up on our list is electrical gremlins. W203s are known for experiencing electrical issues, ranging from malfunctioning windows and door locks to dashboard instrument cluster failures. If you notice flickering lights or unresponsive components, it could be a sign of trouble. Module for Signal Acquisition, SM. A bad SAM may cause a lot of electrical problems. The battery can't retain power, constant drain, the rear lights staying on, the dashboard controls not responding, the fuel gauge not working, the lights not working, the continuous blowing of fuses, problems with the key fob, and much more. Battery depletion. One of the W203's electrical system's most frequent problems is battery depletion. When the battery runs out of juice even with the car off, this happens. Problems with the car's electronic control modules, ECMs, parasitic, draws, and malfunctioning alternators are common reasons for battery loss. Failed ignition switch. A malfunctioning ignition switch is another problem that W203 owners might experience. As a result, the vehicle may stall or fail to start while being driven. Indicators of a malfunctioning ignition switch include trouble starting the vehicle, sporadic power outages, and problems with the accessories. Malfunctioning instrument cluster. Vital data including the vehicle's speed, fuel level, and engine temperature are shown on the instrument cluster. How to spot it. To spot these issues, regularly check your fuses for any signs of damage or wear. If you notice erratic behavior in your car's electronics, it's crucial to address it promptly before it leads to more significant problems. Suspension woes. Next on the list are suspension problems. As the W203 ages, components like control arm bushings and shocks can wear out, leading to a bumpy and uncomfortable ride. Front suspension bushes. The W203s frequently consume bushes, which can be detected by a clumsy front end when driving over uneven surfaces. Worn shock absorbers. Worn shock absorbers are among the most frequent suspension issues that W203 owners deal with. In order to provide a smooth ride, shock absorbers are in charge of cushioning the impact of bumps and potholes. The automobile may bounce too much or have a rough ride as a result of the shock absorbers wearing down or being damaged over time. Broken springs. The suspension system of the W203 is made up of springs that are intended to both sustain and cushion the weight of the vehicle, but over time, they may get worn down or break, which would make the car sag or make the ride uncomfortable. The automobile may sit unevenly and have handling problems if the springs completely fail in certain instances. The suspension system of the W203 are connected by ball joints, which are part of the suspension system. These ball joints might deteriorate or wear out over time, which would make the automobile tremble or shake while you drive. A worn-out ball joint may occasionally even shatter, giving the driver no control over the vehicle. Leaking shock absorbers. The shock absorbers in some W203 models may start to leak oil, which would decrease their efficiency and make the ride uneven. Damage to the shock absorber itself or worn seals may be the cause of this. Alignment problems. For a safe and comfortable ride, proper wheel alignment is essential. On the other hand, after time, The wheels of the W203 might become misaligned. How to spot it? When test driving a W203, pay close attention to any unusual noises, vibrations, or excessive bouncing. Inspect the suspension, components for leaks or signs of wear. Addressing these issues early on can save you from a costly repair down the road. Transmission woes. Now let's talk about transmission problems. Some W203s may experience issues with their automatic transmissions, such as rough shifting or slipping gears. Although the Mercedes W203 is a dependable and well-built automobile, like many cars, it might eventually have gearbox issues. Leaks in the transmission fluid. One of the most typical transmission issues with the W203 is a fluid leak. Damage, transmission lines, gaskets, or worn seals can all cause this. A transmission fluid leak can seriously harm the transmission and other parts if it is not fixed, necessitating expensive repairs. Problems with gear shifting. W203 owners may encounter issues with gear shifting, including slippery gears, delayed engagement, and trouble shifting into gear. Damaged shift, solenoids, worn clutch plates, or a broken transmission control module might all be the cause of this. Problems with the torque converter. An essential part of the W203's automatic gearbox is the torque converter. It is in charge of transferring the engine's power to the gearbox. The torque converter may experience issues including difficult shifting, stalling, or gearbox sliding if it gets worn out or broken. How to spot it? To spot potential transmission problems, check the transmission fluid regularly. If it's discolored or has a burnt smell, it could indicate trouble. Also, pay attention to any delays or harsh shifts during your test drive. Rust concerns. Let's address the elephant in the room: rust. As with many older vehicles, the W203 is susceptible to rust, especially in regions with harsh weather conditions. Rust. While not as severe as with the previous model, the W203s are nevertheless susceptible to severe rust, which often affects the rear arches first. Rust may damage the car's floor pan, sills, and wheel arches, among other parts. Rust is also likely to occur in the vicinity of the rear suspension, front subframe, and front suspension strut towers. The vehicle's performance and safety may be jeopardized as a result of the rust, which can erode the impacted regions and cause structural damage over time. Preventing rust formation and spreading on the Mercedes W203 may be achieved by routine maintenance and rust protection. Solutions. Maintaining the car's cleanliness and draininess is also crucial, particularly in the winter when salt and other chemicals are frequently applied to the roadways. How to spot it? To stop more damage, you must take immediate action if you see any indications of rust on your Mercedes W203. Sanding, painting, or replacing damaged portions may be the best course of action. An experienced mechanic or bodywork specialist may advise on this. Inspect the usual trouble spots like the wheel arches, door sills, and undercarriage for any signs of rust. If you catch it early, addressing surface rust can prevent it from spreading and causing more significant damage. W203 adjustments and AMG improvements. One fantastic addition would be a rear reverse camera mounted just above the bumper, which would save money compared to visiting the dealers. Does your W203 lack xenon lighting? With this complete xenon headlight bulb kit, you can utilize H7 bulbs to create a fantastic xenon effect and improve visibility on the roadways. W203 C-Class W203 2000 to 2007. Potential loss of steering control. Unexpected opening of the bonnet. Seat belts in the back may not engage properly. Engine could go back to the limp home mode, related to DPF. All things considered, the W203 has problems just like any other Mercedes. Whether you were to purchase a W203, make sure that everything electrical functions properly and see whether the SAM module has been changed. Mercedes resolved most of the faults with the W203 C-Class facelift in 2004. There you have it, folks. While the Mercedes-Benz C-Class W203 is undoubtedly a stunning car, it's essential to be aware of these common problems to keep it running smoothly. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow car enthusiasts. Subscribe for more content, and as always, drive safe out there. Until next time.